Hey there, I'm Lawrence, Portables Manager at 7 Solutions. Have you ever thought about how we know if the air is safe to breathe? We can't see it, taste it, or always smell danger. Sometimes the air can be filled with invisible gases that can be explosive. That's where LEL comes in. It tells us the lowest concentration of a gas in the air that can ignite and cause an explosion. Knowing this limit is super important for keeping everyone safe. Remember, safety first, and knowledge is power. LEL stands for lower explosive limit. Think of it like this: imagine a big empty room. Now picture a tiny spark. If there's only a little bit of flammable gas in that room, that spark won't do much. But if we add more and more gas, eventually we hit a point where that tiny spark can cause a big explosion. That point, my friends, is the LEL. It's the minimum amount of gas in the air that can ignite. Why should you care? Well, if you work around flammable gases, like in a chemical plant or a mine, knowing the LEL is crucial. It's the difference between a safe work environment and a potential disaster. LEL is measured as a percentage. For example, the LEL of methane is 5%. That means if the air has 5% or more methane, a single spark could cause an explosion. Scary, right? That's why we have LEL detectors to warn us before we reach that danger zone. Measuring LEL is like having a safety net for flammable gases. It helps us stay one step ahead of danger. But how do we actually measure it? That's where LEL detectors come in. These handy devices are like our eyes and noses in the world of invisible gases. They continuously monitor the air for the presence of flammable substances. Think of it like a smoke detector, but instead of smoke, it detects dangerous gases. When the concentration of a gas reaches a certain percentage of its LEL, the detector sounds the alarm. This early warning system gives us precious time to evacuate the area, cut off gas sources, or take other necessary precautions to prevent an explosion. It's all about being proactive and keeping everyone safe. Remember those cool gadgets, metal detectors, that beep when they find something metal? LEL detectors are like that, but instead of buried treasure, they find dangerous gases. These detectors are equipped with sensors that can detect even tiny amounts of flammable gases in the air. Different gases have different LELs, so the detectors are calibrated to trigger an alarm when the concentration of a specific gas reaches a dangerous level. There are various types of LEL detectors, from handheld devices to fixed systems installed in industrial settings. Some detectors even have multiple sensors to detect different gases simultaneously. But how do they work? Most LEL detectors use a method called catalytic combustion. They have a tiny, heated element that reacts with flammable gases. This reaction changes the electrical resistance of the element, which triggers the alarm. Pretty neat, huh? Section 5, the usual suspects, gases with explosive potential. Let's meet some of the usual suspects, the flammable gases that keep us on our toes. Methane, CH4, found in natural gas. This odorless gas has an LEL of 5%. That's why gas leaks can be so dangerous. Propane, C3H8, used in barbecue grills and some heaters. Propane has an LEL of 2.1%. Always check for leaks before firing up that grill. Butane, C4H10, found in lighters and camping stoves. Butane has an LEL of 1.8%. Hydrogen, H2, highly flammable with an LEL of 4%. It's used in fuel cells and rocket fuel. These are just a few examples. Always be aware of the potential hazards and take appropriate safety precautions. Section 6, LEL alarm bells. What to do when things heat up. Imagine this. You're working in a factory and suddenly the LEL detector starts blaring. What do? Don't panic. Here's a step-by-step emergency plan. Evacuate. The first and most crucial step is to leave the area immediately. Don't try to be a hero. Alert others. As you're evacuating, activate any alarm systems or notify supervisors and colleagues about the potential danger. Ventilate. If it's safe, try to ventilate the area by opening windows or doors. This will help to disperse the gas. Isolate the source. If you know the source of the leak and it's safe to do so, try to isolate it. This might involve shutting off valves or closing doors to contain the gas. Call for help. Once you're in a safe location, call 999 or your local emergency response team. They have the expertise and equipment to handle the situation. Remember, safety is everyone's responsibility. By following these steps, you can help prevent a potentially dangerous situation from escalating. Section 7. Portable LEL detectors, your pocket-sized safety guardian. In the world of safety, knowledge is power, but having the right tools is essential. That's where portable LEL detectors come in. Think of them as your pocket-sized safety guardians, always there to watch your back. These compact devices are lightweight, easy to use, and can be clipped onto your belt or clothing. They offer continuous monitoring of the air for flammable gases, giving you peace of mind wherever you go. But why are portable LEL detectors so important? Personal protection. They provide an extra layer of safety, especially in confined spaces or unpredictable environments where gas leaks might occur. Early warning. They detect dangerous gas levels before they pose a significant threat, giving you valuable time to react. Peace of mind. Knowing you have a reliable LEL detector by your side provides confidence and reduces anxiety in potentially hazardous situations. Investing in a portable LEL detector is an investment in your safety and well-being. It's like having a guardian angel watching over you, making sure you stay safe from invisible dangers. Section 8. Trust your nose, not when it comes to explosions. We often rely on our senses to keep us safe. We smell smoke, we hear alarms, we see danger. But when it comes to flammable gases, our senses can be deceiving. Some gases, like natural gas, are odorless, meaning we can't smell them at all. Others might have a faint odor that's easily missed or masked by other smells, and that's where the danger lies. Never rely solely on your sense of smell to detect flammable gases. It's like playing Russian roulette with your safety. Always trust the readings of your LEL detector. It's your most reliable ally in the fight against invisible dangers. Remember, LEL detectors are designed to detect even the smallest traces of flammable gases long before they reach dangerous levels. So, if your detector goes off, don't hesitate. Take immediate action and follow the emergency plan. Your life might depend on it. Stay safe, science fans, and always remember, when it comes to flammable gases, trust the detector, not your nose. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more safety insights. Stay safe, stay informed.